Alright, so in 2018 I decided to trade in my 1500 for a different truck. I had a 2002 Chevy Silverado 1500. It was an extended cab, 6.5 foot bed. And in 2018 was about when they decided that they were no longer going to offer the people who want a bigger bed the 6.5 foot bed. So they only gave you a 5.5 foot bed. And it was at that time that I decided that if I was upgrading, I was going to go for the big dog. So I ended up with a 2500 crew cab 8-foot bed, and this thing has just been my absolute dream truck. The only issue with it is that now it's getting a little bit older. It doesn't have a lot of miles. It's only got 75,000 miles, but the problem is that it only gets about 10 miles to the gallon, and it's now my only vehicle. So before I had little beater cars that I could drive around, they got 35 miles to the gallon when I needed to go somewhere, and with all the weddings and other traveling and stuff that I do, I no longer have the option of getting good gas mileage. So I am headed to look for a new truck. This is going to be the new hunting rig, the new fishing rig, and they now offer crew cab 6.5 foot beds, which is what we're going to be looking at. So I am on my way now. It is raining, which is great, and we're going to be looking at the first option. It might be the one that I get, it might not be, but there's other options that I'm looking at as well. So we'll get to the dealership and I'll keep you guys coming along for the ride. So let's get to it. Alright, well, we're in a 2021 1500 crew cab 6.5 foot bed. This thing is it's pretty nice. It's a little upgrade from mine. It's a couple body styles newer, but it's still the bench seat in the front. It's getting much better gas mileage than my truck does in the city, so it's a very nice truck, and assuming that everything prices out all right, this could be a very good contender. It's got a tonneau cover still, and it's just smooth. The only thing I don't like about it is the stock 22-inch rims. When you're taking these things off-road, 22-inch rims and street tires don't really work, so I'm going to see if there's something we can do about that. It's white running boards. It's got a rear window in it, which I think is pretty cool, the rear sliding window. And yeah, it's still got just as much room that my 2500 does on the inside. It might be a little narrower, but everything's upgraded, everything's really nice. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet little rig that we've got going on here, and it might be nice to have something a little smaller than what I've got for trying to park. So this is a good contender. It drives great. It's pretty much the same mileage that my truck has, which I don't mind. My truck had low miles anyway, 75,000. This being 3 years old, 75,000 miles. It's been driven, but that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with it. I looked at it yesterday, the outside, there's no rust. It seems like a pretty solid truck. So as long as the price is right, I won't even have a truck payment, which would be great. So that's kind of the incentive here for upgrading to this. So far so good. We're gonna keep driving it around, and we'll see what happens from here. Alright, we're back here in the barn, and this is gonna be the last time that this truck sees this barn. I ended up going with that white truck. The deal was too good to pass up on that one. It's a newer truck, and it's really going to be a big upgrade from what I've got as far as the newness of the truck, because this was a 2015. It's a big, heavy-duty frame, and going back to something a little lighter with a bigger bed will be really nice. I mean, it's not going to be bigger than this, but it's bigger than the standard short box that comes on those. It's a crew cab, so it's going to be the same size interior with just a 1.5 foot shorter bed, but I think that's a little narrower, and it's a lighter truck with a smaller motor and better gearing, so it's going to be better for me for what I daily use it for. But I got to get this cap off first, so that's going to be an interesting process, and then I got to get the seat covers out of this and just all the junk that's in there from having 2 kids and accumulation over the years. So let's get into it, and we'll see how much I show you guys of getting this thing cleaned out, but it's time. We're going to get a new truck. Alright, well, this is about the easiest way that I could get it by myself. 4 ratchet straps. Just lift it up high enough that I could push it back a little bit, get them straight, and then I'll just drive out from under it, and then we can clean the rest of this rig. Now this is why you use seat covers. This is right after duck season. Just ripped them off. You can take a look back here. I mean, that's where the seat covers weren't, or the floor mats weren't. But I mean, everything else. Just a little bit of dirt. But I mean, these seats are so nice. Seat covers are out. This thing's ready to get pulled off. And then tomorrow we get a new rig. Alright, well, this is it. This is the last time I'll be in this truck. Everything cleaned up real nice in here, as you guys saw yesterday, but it just feels weird not having the seat covers in here. So we're heading to the dealership now. Gotta pick up the new truck, so let's get on the road and let's get this new truck. There's the old girl. We had a good run. Alright, well, we did it. We're in the new truck. 2021 Silverado 1500 crew cab, 6.5 foot bed. I'll show you guys the new wheels that they put on it. They look way better than the 22s that I had on it yesterday. And yeah, we're gonna get this girl home. I'll get a little B-roll and show you guys the outside. Alright, well, she's home. She's here in front of the barn. Pretty excited with the wheels that came with it, as you guys saw in the B-roll. These are off of a brand new Tahoe, so the tires are brand new. They're 2024 rims on the 2021, so it's pretty cool. And I like them a lot more than the 22s that were on it. So pretty excited to get this thing here. And I don't know that I'll make many upgrades to it, but it'll be towing a boat, that's for sure. And we're ready to get out on the water. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Just kind of a vlog of me getting a new hunting, fishing truck. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, and everything went really smooth. It was really quick, so we love to see that. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Two Main Hobbies podcast, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.